My first lock of the week is going to be the Bills over the Jets. The Jets had a great run to start the season. I think they're going to be fine the rest of the way, but this is a tough challenge against a defense that is going to probably get a couple of turnovers off of Zach Wilson. And for my second lock of the week is going to be the Chiefs over the Titans. I understand the Titans, after starting 0-2, won 5 in a row, but I think this run they're at right now is going to end. And I think it's going to be a pretty ugly game Sunday night. I could see maybe like, I don't know, like 40-7 type game. And for my upset of the week, I'm going to go with the Rams over the Bucks. The Bucks have been a mess, honestly. And I think the Rams being up and down, I think they're going to figure out a way to win in Tampa. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be like 24-22 Rams. I think it's just these two teams right now don't know where they're heading to. I feel like I think the Rams have enough. I feel more than Tampa right now to win Sunday.
My first lock for this week, it's going to be the Chiefs over the Titans. Um, yeah, I have the utmost confidence in Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City Chiefs. Like Gianni said, I don't think that the Titans are doing anything spectacular to win these games. Unless Derrick Henry was to go for 300 yards rushing, they're not winning in Arrowhead. That's my first lock of the week. My second lock, yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's go with the Bills over the Jets. I don't want to give Dezzy a satisfaction, but you know what? It's the Jets. Zach Wilson. He just he he did not look comfortable in the game yesterday against the Patriots. Maybe it's because it's against the Patriots, but if he didn't look comfortable there, he's definitely not going to look comfortable against the Bills. Weirdly enough, the Jets have not won a home game yet, and if they think they're going to win their first home game against the Bills, well, good luck, Charlie. That's my second lock. And my upset of the week. I'm going with the Falcons over the Chargers. Chargers. I mean, I think I've said what I needed to say about that team. It just the play calling is horrendous, and it's bringing the offense down because of it. And the Falcons, hey, they just eked out an overtime victory to be in first place in the AFC South against the Panthers. This is a home game for them. I expect them to come out and not destroy the Chargers, but I think they're gonna have a convincing win. So that's my upset for the week.
All right, I'll go with my locks of the week. This is a pretty easy week for locks of the week. The Philadelphia Eagles, once again, another Mickey Mouse matchup versus the Houston Texans. I'm not sure what anyone else expected. This is obviously an easy win for the Philadelphia Eagles because they are playing nobodies for the 8th week in a row. That is one of my locks of the week. My other locks of the week, the Buffalo Bills against the Jets and Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is maybe the worst quarterback in the NFL. I didn't hate him coming up, but he wasn't my favorite when he was coming out of the draft. He was probably like my QB4 behind Lance, Field, and Lawrence. He's been absolutely terrible. He had two of the worst interceptions I've ever seen last week versus the New England Patriots. He doesn't read the field well. He takes too many dumb mistakes. He's terrible. Like, he needs to take massive jumps. And the saddest part is, besides him, the Jets have a very nice roster. But until they get that QB situation sorted out, they're not going to be a very good team. So the Buffalo Bills are absolutely going to dominate them. My upset of the week, this is tough, but I think I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks over the Arizona Cardinals. I'm surprised the Seahawks actually are underdogs in this. The Seahawks are proving that they are a very legitimate team. They beat a good Giants team. They've beaten good teams all around. Sorry, TK. Geno Smith is an MVP candidate, absolutely balling out. Kenneth Walker, absolutely stud running back. Him and Rashad Penny were a deadly duo. Unfortunately, Rashad Penny got hurt, but Kenneth Walker is still carrying the load on his own. Their defense the last 3 weeks have been way better than it was in the beginning of the season. It's taken massive leaps. So the Seahawks just all around are a very good team. And I want to apologize to Pete Carroll. I think on this podcast, I've given Pete Carroll some slack, some hate. And I want to apologize. I was wrong. Just like PC was wrong about Brandon Staley, I was wrong about Pete Carroll. He's proving that maybe he wasn't the problem in Seattle the last few weeks. I don't want to say the name of the person who might have been the problem. Somebody on this podcast might get a little bit upset, but I'll just say it might not have been Pete Carroll.
I was encouraging for you to say it, Sean, but I say it for you. Russell Wilson was the problem.
Maybe it's looking a little bit possible.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills over the Jets. There's really not much to say about that, bro. Zach Wilson just does not look good at all. And I completely agree with what Sean said. Besides Zach Wilson, this is a very, very good roster, bro. That defense it's drastically improved from last year. Because Zach Wilson, he just cannot score, bro. He's not gonna be able to score against his team at all. He's not gonna be able to score against his defense. So give me the Bills over the Jets in a blowout. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins over the Bears for my next pick 'em. I spoke a little bit about the Dolphins earlier in my TK's tier list, man. Dolphins are special, bro. Their wide receiver duo is absolutely special. Their defense is insane. And besides Brian Dabble, bro, I think we need to talk about the Dolphins head coach as coach of the year also, bro. And Gianni and PC are not gonna like this one, all right? But I'm gonna go with the Texans over the Eagles simply because you guys have to lose one eventually, bro.
And you decide that
I know I kept saying yes. I'm gonna say it's gonna be the Texans. It's gonna be that. It's going to be. Look, PC. It's going to be a team you don't expect. Can you admit that it's going to be a team you don't expect, right? Give me the Texans over the Eagles. It'll be a close game. It's going to be a defensive game. I'm going to say that. It's like 2017. Texans win by a field goal. I mean, I don't think it's crazy. We all expect you to lose to a team that nobody expects you to lose to. So better to get that loss out now than later on in the season. Like, I don't understand why it's so bad. It might be your only loss of the season. You never know.
I can't stress for the life of me. You have
So who's the team you lose to, PC?
Hateful, spiteful, biased takes towards Philly teams. First, he started off with the bench that hit more threes than Tyrese Maxey take, and now this shit. The Texans are not a good team. They're not a good team.
But listen, I'm taking the words PC. I'm taking the words out of your mouth.
If you said that the Steelers were going to beat us, I will probably believe you more. No. Yes, the Steelers.
See, but no, the Steelers are
defense that can stop us. The Texans don't have a defense. They barely have an offense. I don't. Go to the next person, please.
I don't think it's that crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Well, the Bengals, they stink right now without Jamar Chase. I told you, Joe Shiesty is a fraud. He is a Jamar Chase merchant. Without Jamar Chase, this man stinks. Right now, he's losing to Jacoby Brissett, but no one's going to talk about that. So they're playing the Panthers next week, and I think that my upset is the Panthers will upset the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati because Joe Shiesty, Joe Burr, all these people cannot survive without Jamar Chase. What I'm going to now, the Bills, they're going to defeat the Jets because the Bills, they look like the best team in the AFC for some odd reason. I don't know why. I mean, Stephon Diggs is a dog. Josh Allen could be the best quarterback in the league right now. So I'm picking the Bills to beat the Jets. Now, I'm going to pick the Patriots.
Hey guys, this is PC here, the co-host, director, editor, you get the point. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to like it, of course, and subscribe while you're at it. It would mean a whole lot to me. And make sure to check out the audio EPs that are always going to be in the description below.